Desire to find the right partner versus finding that love within. I am a 42-year-old Nicaraguan woman, the mother of 20-year-old daughter, who has been living in Berlin for the past 17 years. I have already 2 marriages and divorces. 2 of them were to widowers with daughters. My last partner, in brackets, not husband, died suddenly in 2013 from a heart attack. And since then, I feel my heart open, but with a very high need to protect myself and my heart. At the same time, I saw his death as an experience to be free of any kind of fears. However, now doubts and fear are coming back because I feel the right partner for me is not there and I miss having a partner. I feel a lot of love inside, but have fears that I may not choose the right person. Question: how will I recognize the right partner for life? Or is being alone the right partner? How can I work on my own love and heart energy, which is very big, without expecting a partner? Is it possible to live love energy free of these expectations? Bliss and love for you. Thank you. And bliss and love for you too. Well, you're presenting here almost a lifelong ancient dilemma, and simply known as existence. This is what this is. How will you recognize the right partner for life? Or is being alone the right partner? I want to begin answering your question with the first line of great Indian poet Rabindranath Tagore. Nothing is forever. Know that and love. And from there it goes from verse to verse. And it keeps returning to this line. Nothing is forever. Know that and love. Just out of curiosity, I welcome you after the webinar. Google it. Rabindranath Tagore. Nothing is forever. And I'm sure you'll find some beautiful renderings, perhaps even with musical accompaniment. It's a profound but very simple, direct reminder that nothing under the sun is forever. But that does not mean that we do not give ourselves entirely to what this life is. And this life is nothing other than love. In fact, the very term life could be seen as really, really an excuse, a grand pretext. Something which essentially here to experience this love. And if we do not experience this love, that we may not live. We might as well have wasted this precious gift of life. So there are no recipes and there are no safety nets, there are no safety valves, no safety buttons. Hence, recognize that and love. Nothing is forever. Everything is impermanent. Everything comes and goes. And yet, the only permanent thing here is that what contains us at all times, what keeps us whole at all times, what keeps us sane at all times, and that is love. That is the quality, primal quality of our awareness. There are different ways with which we can address God, different ways with which we can speak of Absolute. There are different ways how we can relate to that what is our essential nature. And love is one of them. God, love, self, Absolute are all synonymous. They stand for the same thing. You can add to that many other terms that you wish to, but these are the most universally known. So what is there to prevent from, and how to hear, to prepare yourself? To prepare for what? To recognize what? How to know who is that right partner? I'm sorry, I don't think I qualify to reply to your question, because I cannot give you practical response. I cannot give you a practical recipe to what to do. I can only tell you, and I can only encourage you to love with the full capacity of your heart no matter what. Not that you give yourself to any person you meet tomorrow, because that's not what I mean here. And with what you just shared in that, however brief introduction, it is obviously that you understand that that's not what we're speaking about. So that, just remember that. Know that, not just remember that. Know that. Become comfortable with that impermanence, with the fact that everything is literally a temporal manifestation, and it is gone. It's here and then it is gone. One moment, so and so, someone who is dear to us here, and then the breath is gone. The life force left this body. Nothing is forever. Yet knowing that love, because you have no choice. Because there is no other option, there is no other choice. It is the simplest philosophy of life. The simplest and the most noblest in my understanding. Because it is only when we love that we live, not any other times. All other times we are dozy and drowsy and sleepy and numb. But only when we love that we live. So what is here to recognize? That is the only thing to recognize here. That is the only thing to recognize here. Not who will be the partner for life. I understand the necessity, and I understand the eagerness, and I do understand the desire to have that security as the years go by, whom to be with whom to share. I understand that. Please don't get me wrong. It's not that I completely live in some kind of gaga land of spiritual euphoria where I don't relate to this, what we all share here, being in a human body and share this human affair. But if you're asking me this question, I have to be sincere with you. And it is not also my duty to take you off the track and start advising you some kind of strategy here. The only strategy here is knowing that nothing is permanent. And that's what also cooks and matures our heart, makes us truly tender. And that tenderness is a tremendous strength. In that tenderness, we become alive and agile. We are no longer rigid. Wisdom can rise from there, a different kind of wisdom. So it's not about being alone or looking for a partner or recognizing. It's simply being present to what is it that you are experiencing today, right now. What is it? What is the quality of your experience? What are you going through right now? That's what really matters. This is the most important day in your life. This every day, this very moment is the most important day in your life. Nothing significant may happen on that day, but this day, every day, because that day is where essentially awareness is alive to itself. This is where I am now experiencing this present moment. This is where infinity mingles with finite forms and phenomena. This is the magic of this world we live in. And if you begin to project yourself into what you ought to do and how you're missing this moment of what is actually your heart is even experiencing. But when the partner comes, the right or wrong partner, you would know. You will be already taken for the ride. You cannot fool your destiny, nor can you prevent yourself from the destiny. Know that and love.